Let's get it, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We need 4 wins. Make it to this All-American, man. Let's get it, man. See somebody done subscribed again. We back at 219. Gonna see where we doing that weirdo shit. See if they unsubscribe, but let's get it, man. Let's get to that 300, 500, man. Let's keep it going, man. About to get into it. Try them out.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Nittany Lions will put toe to leather and will get started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. The inside handoff. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick and fast and in a hurry.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right players and everyone on the same page here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Good shit. Dang.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Quickly complete. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. They're working that left side. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll try to power it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll keep it on the ground. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally really get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys.
Yeah, you can't be hyping your crowd up now. You're doing too much.
Getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nigga, the defense crazy, man.
The quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well.
How? How you ain't catch that? Oh, fuck.
We've got no points on offense.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short.
Fuck you.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just pump that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but
wow. Needed that.
The offense, tremendous field position.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive linemen? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. To throw, it's Mayava. Dances away to buy time. Oh, what a... And he runs it in for the score.
That was crazy.
Touchdown, Trojans. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Young guy.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Let's it fly.
Oh, you're supposed to fly that. You don't. Damn.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
That's supposed to be me right there.
Be a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Aller. That's caught. It's Singleton. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Chat.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. At the 30. The 10.
Wow, that's crazy. Good shit. That's crazy.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start.
Damn.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, they
What the fuck?
that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a
Like, y'all niggas want to go to the NFL or not? What the fuck is that?
Backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 4th-down attempts already. Can they change their luck? And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Yo.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes a grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. Oh, he makes the catch. Shows a little flash as he slips his way out to the 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Picked off, and they ruin.
No!
Touchdown, Penn State! The defense does the work itself with a big
The fuck was that?
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense
Penn State head ass. Fuck.
Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Oh, now you want to talk because you got the lead. Oh, God. I can't stand niggas like you.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Nah, I don't feel like doing that, man. I feel like taking the chance.
And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
Damn, I wanted to kick an onside kick.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here to start the second half, you take the first kick back
Okay,
to the
good shit.
house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Really something to see, the lift that a play like that gives an entire team. 85-yard return for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep
Oh,
was
my
wide
God.
on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interesting to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. And he rolls into
Ooh, that was cute.
touchdown USC.
This team ass,
The
though.
offensive coordinator in the next move yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just
Slipping.
better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick.
I like it.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Aller. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Powers through the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster outline. Just what they've hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Using his legs to buy some time. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Wow.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Touchdown,
Yes, sir.
Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight.
Looking deep down the right side. And that one's
Ooh, I got lucky.
taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last...
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Rides to back and leaves it. And this one
Well,
will
I
be
thought that was
stopped for no gain.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. And a big deflection on 3rd down, forces a 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one deep.
Get the fuck out of here.
The ball was right on the money. You just have to make
God.
that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Pena. Across the 45. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup.
These niggas are slower.
At the 32. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points.
Turning on the Jets. He's got it out of bounds.
Hey, y'all, chat. Why y'all always want to come in this bitch when I'm losing, son? Like, what the fuck?
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Big fella moving. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. He's at the 10, and he's taking it back, and just like that, this game has turned around with a defensive touchdown.
We thought it was over. It's back, baby.
A big score here, but possibly a bigger moment on the way with what we assume will be an onside kick.
And listen, you don't get these very often. You got to take your shot. You got the score you needed. Now you got to get a special teams unit that you've worked on all week long.
Why? What the fuck, bro? I'm about to cry.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field.
Bullshit.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.